Hello again and welcome to Marrying Anyone in Skyrim. So as you can see, I've used the console commands on this guy to both add him to the marrying faction and to increase his disposition towards you. And I'm just going to be a tease to him. So here is how you do it. So the add faction command you should already know from the last video, but this new one is setrelationshiprank player and 4. But you have to click on the NPC first, then add into them, both of them into the console, and you get that option, and you get to marry them. That's only if they are marryable, if they have the options in there. So for this guy, I'll show you what it's like without the options. Here we go. And I click on him, and you can see the ID appears there. I go to the console commands, add them in, and then I talk to him again, and there we go. Interested in me, are you? And I say no, because I'm such a tease.
Stand by your side until the divines take us, if you'll have me. I see.
Oh, forever alone. So I've been messing around already in this bar and added a few people to the marryable faction and increasing my disposition towards me. So here we go.
You are pleasant company.
And again, I'm going to be a tease and say no.
Would you be interested in
You can do this with almost anyone, and I say almost any NPC of any race, almost any race, and almost any gender. So he doesn't have any other dialogue, and he can be married.
Why wouldn't I be? Oh, I'm sorry I said anything then.
Oh, some people take it better than others. She doesn't have any dialogue at all, and it doesn't matter if you add her to the faction or not. If you can't initiate dialogue, you cannot marry them, which is one of the annoying things. And again, there are some that you can initiate dialogue with who will not have the option up no matter what you do, like this guy. Now, I know, not that guy, him.
Do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone?
So even if I exhaust all his dialogue options without actually initiating the quest, you cannot, he won't bring up the option. I haven't actually started the quest to see if you can do it there, but since the quest is an escort quest, and at the end he will die, which is a bit of a spoiler, but never mind, you can't marry him. Same with this guy, you can't actually initiate dialogue, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to marry him. If you can initiate dialogue with him, maybe. I don't know who he is. I just wandered into his house and found him here, and I thought, oh, he's a unique NPC, I've not seen him before, let's try.
Need something?
So here we are, I'm going to try and do the Dark Elf female. So as you can see here, she doesn't have the options because I haven't added her to the faction and haven't increased it. I'm going to piss her off just to make sure that you know she hates me. So there you go, we're at the normal dialogue options. We'll set her rank high and we'll add it to the marryable faction. And there you go, you can marry a Dark Elf. Anyone. Any Dunmer. Dunmer? Yes, Dunmer.
And you?
And I'll say no.
Your choice.
So we'll go and try and find ourselves a male Dark Elf, because I'm nothing if not thorough. So you can see here, he's just a normal vendor, he doesn't want to marry me, and I click on him, add him to the faction, increase his rank, and voila! There we go. He has the option, and you can see no, waste of time then. And here we are with a female Red Guard. I'm not going to do every race and class, race and gender combination, that would just take too long. But I'm going to try some of the beast races next. I'm going to try Argonian and Khajit, if I can find them. But obviously, there you go, Red Guard women, normal vendor, now wants to marry me. Here we go with an Argonian.
Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold.
He doesn't have it in the normal options. You have to accept his quest before you can get to his default options, where you can like ask him about the city and things like that. You have to do that and get to that page before you get the Amulet of Mara options. And that goes for any NPC, which is why I think some of the quest NPCs like Legate Ricka can't be married, because they will never have the general option until you finish their quest line. See, there you go, he's got the interested in me now, and That's his default lines.
I'd be
Leg it,
honored to
Ricka.
walk by your side until the
Never
trees
finishes
themselves fade
until
away,
you finish the quest line,
if
which
you
I've
would
not
have
done
me.
yet. I don't think she ever
Very well.
has a talk
I
to me about
implore
this
for
city
it.
sort of basic dialogue, if you know what I mean. I'm not entirely sure what I mean myself, but you'll understand if you play the game what I mean.
Are you saying you're available?
So here we are with a high elf. I'm trying
If
to
you're
get him to
heading
talk
the
to
Blue
me.
Palace,
There you
You
go.
might want to rethink
Interested in
that
me
outfit.
because I've already
You
added
are
him to the
pleasant
faction.
company. More than
Yep, you
pleasant.
can marry a high
Waste of
elf if
time,
you
really.
want. Don't know why. Hate high elves.
The Empress cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married.
So here he is, the head of the Bard's College, a male high elf, and we will add him to the Marian faction and raise your reputation with him. Just make sure I've done that. Yep, there we go.
Finding the bird.
And there's the option to marry him. The little sleaze bag.
More than pleasant.
Anyway, next race.
What about you?
So here we go, the next race, a bunch of Khajiit, which I've finally found.
To
Chase these round half the world, so here's the male one. He's got no options. I add him to the faction, and I increase the rank, and he can't be married, but he will be my guardian, which means that the commands worked. So Khajiit can't be married. She can't be talked to, so I'll add her to the faction anyway, see if I can get some dialogue options. Nothing. Nothing at all. Try him again. Nope. I'll try and go through his dialogue options, but no, it doesn't work. Try putting him in the faction again.
If you have come to see our wares,
Doesn't work.
speak to
Khajiits
them.
cannot
In a few
be
days,
married.
one of them stole my moon amulet.
Which is rather
We are
unfortunate
used to
because
the cycle of
most of the
gain
people that
and
have
loss.
messaged me
In a
saying,
few days,
how do you
one
marry
of them
Khajiits?
stole
How do you
my
marry
moon amulet.
Khajiits? And it does look like it
Be
is not
careful.
possible within
I
the bounds
know.
of the game.
Skyrim.
It must just be that their sound
But
they
the
haven't
dragons
recorded
are the most-
the
Yeah.
sound files for marriage
It's
for
a
Khajiits because they were never
Atari
going to put
free.
in
A word
a
of
marryable
advice, my
NPC.
friend.
Well, it's something,
This
if you
one
really,
needs
really want to marry a big furry cat, you can always
It's a
petition
92
Bethesda
war.
to add it into the next
Discarded
DLC.
cards, the
And then you can pay for it, and I don't give a shit. So, anyway, there we go.
The wind blows
That's your
bitter
commands
cold in this
for
place.
marrying almost anyone of
Well,
any
you've come
race
to the right
and
place.
any gender, except for Khajiits, and even old men, and old women,
Yes.
should you desire it, and drunken men. And, yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out if you really want to do that.
So
Marry
many
anyone of your
refuse to
choice,
talk to
unless
us.
they're a furry cat person.
They call us
Anyway, I'm sorry to disappoint all you furry people out there, but Bethesda
I am
don't
glad
let you
to see
marry
that
cats
you are not such a one. Yes.
or diddums. I'll see you next time.
I hope you will find a warmer welcome in your travels.